Hey guys, James here, back with another video. So today I've got an unboxing of this LG wireless speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's also wired as well as USB compatible, but its mainly use is for Bluetooth. Now the story behind this is that obviously I went to Cambodia recently for a missions trip, and obviously we had some downtime to just kind of go around the markets and buy some stuff. And so this is part of the Is It Genuine series that I'm doing. And so I went out and bought this for about $22.50 US. I kind of haggled it down from 35, so I got at least $10 off from that, which is more than $10 off, which is good. I kind of opened it already just to make sure it worked, and when I heard it for the first time I was a bit skeptical because I knew that stuff in the markets isn't really fake. So I'll pretty much tell you right, this is not genuine. For a Bluetooth speaker for this designing and the size cannot be genuine for this price. But when I had listened to it, it was actually really impressive, and so I was willing to pay even $35. But obviously, you got a bargain, got to get it down, and so I got it down to $22.50. Now I don't know, at the time of filming this video, I don't know if I actually can find this online. If I can, for sure, I'll definitely link it to you guys below. But if not, then you just have to go to Cambodia in the markets and try to get this for yourself for $22.50 USD. But yeah, let's get straight into it, and then we'll see how it sounds. So obviously this is LG, this is the brand, LG wireless speaker. Now the treble clef is upside down. Now I'm assuming that's part of the brand because here it says it's like a wireless brand or something, I don't know. 3 hours of playtime, stereo sound and speakerphone, so you can use this for like calling and stuff like that. Obviously LG Life's good, compatible with these devices, your Mac, your iPad, iPhone, your laptop, and basically anything that runs Bluetooth. And I got the black edition, that's what this indicates, black. There was a silver, which is modeled here. And then, yeah, you got built-in microphone, battery life, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get straight into it and see what we get. So it comes out like this, lift it up. You get the actual device wrapped in this kind of matte kind of plastic bag. We'll open that up, put that aside. Now inside here you also have some goodies. So take that out. There's a hole. Take this off. You can see I already tore it once trying to do this. Putting that aside, you have a carry case. So this is like a fabric kind of case, which is pretty nice actually. It's pretty good. You just put it inside and then kind of zip it up. So that's that. You also get 2 cables in white. You get an auxiliary cable, this is standard 3.5, as well as a micro USB for charging. And of course inside you have documentation. So obviously this is the H6 and some of the functions, obviously, the power button and all that stuff. So these are some of the specs. You can have a read of that, pause this video, have a read. Now, we want to listen to it and kind of see the whole thing. So looking at the back, you have obviously your different connecting types. You got your auxiliary, your TF, which is pretty much micro SD, your DC 5 volts. So this can just run off its power. Battery, but you can also run it off the wall, and of course USB for music as well. At the front, nothing, so you've got your speakers at the front. At the top you've got your mode select, you have your call answer, your next, and your volume, and then your power button, as you can see there. You got the wireless speaker thing, and at the bottom you have the kind of specifications for the battery and input and stuff like that. So this base is rubber, so this rubber bit, so you can see it's not moving anywhere. That's good. Let's pair this up. I've already paired it, but I've unpaired it for the sake of demonstration. So pressing once doesn't do anything, you got to hold it. Now the downside, the only downside from this one is that when you turn it on, it makes a really loud noise, and you can't reduce that volume. So volume for the speaker is independent from the volume from your actual iPod or phone, whatever you have. And yeah, but the actual you know, speaker volume in terms of the instructions and everything doesn't, you can't change. So you'll hear it. So that means it's turned on.
Bluetooth mode.
And that's obviously saying that's Bluetooth mode. So that's really, really, really loud. So you wouldn't want to use this like in public or anything, like in a quiet space, you know. On the beach is fine, I mean, you can't really hear it, but it is still really, really loud. So now we're seeing H6, it's not paired, so let's pair that up. And then when I pair it, it's gonna make a noise as well. Okay, there we go. So obviously that LG logo is glowing, and yeah, we'll just have a listen and see the sound that we get. Now this is by no means a professional sound test, but I'm gonna keep this on minimum volume. So that's minimum. That's half volume. That's already quite loud. I mean, I'm gonna have to speak on top. Like if I was having a conversation, I would have to really speak on top. That's half volume. So the thing which really got me sold on this was the fact that it was so loud. It was just really, really, really loud. For such a small device, you know, pretty much the size of my palm, in terms of lengthwise, it is really powerful. It really packs a punch. And so that's one of the main reasons why I got it. Now, when you get to the really high, so that's kind of full volume, you kind of lose that clarity. It kind of just gets a bit too just noisy in that sense. So there's no clarity in it. But I mean, if you really need to push it, you can push it. So you can kind of hear that. There is some bass. It does kick a little bit, but it's obviously nothing as good as a subwoofer, you know. Now this is not going to compare to your Logitech booms and everything. Of course, they're very different. This is directional as well, so there's no speakers behind here. This is just a mesh design. But for what it is, for the price, it is pretty worth it. It's really, really nice. The design feels great. I forgot to mention, this is a rubber. This is just a plasticky, it's not metal, and obviously that bottom is rubber as well. Has a nice design and finish to it. Obviously, is it genuine? No, it's not genuine. Just even the fact that it has a Asian accent when it says Bluetooth mode, and just because it's really loud and you kind of adjust the volume for that on and off sound. But yeah, it is a decent speaker for the price. Now it is stereo. I can't really, because I don't want to put copyrighted music in this video, because that song is actually still in demo, so it's not actually copyrighted yet. So it's okay, but there are two speakers. There are physically two speakers, and it is stereo. So this is a stereo speaker, so it's not just mono. That's also another thing that has it going for it. The fact that it is a stereo speaker. Obviously, you're not going to get the same as a stereo, like a proper stereo, you know, two speakers, two physical speakers. But the fact that it is stereo right into the device itself, then that's pretty good. So just quickly to power it off, you just hold it down and it makes a sound again. So again, that's really loud. But for what it is, I'm not complaining. It's a good speaker, and I'm very happy with this purchase. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or any comments about this particular product, and I'll try to get around to answering those questions for you as soon as I can. I'll try find a link for this somewhere. It is not genuine, but I'll try find a non-genuine one that's similar enough to this, so you guys can go get that. Yeah, subscribe to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one.